there we have it. Oh, we got the transmission connected. Took me a couple tries. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Kiki's Customs. Today we're going to be pulling out this engine, the transmission, and we're going to put the same engine and transmission back in, but one with less miles and less wear and tear. Now, originally I was going to swap it with an LS motor and push a bunch of horsepower, but this car, this SL500 Mercedes, it's a pretty bad platform to build power on because, for one, it's convertible, so everything is heavy. For two, they don't make parts for it anymore, so if you break something, it's really hard to find. So the new plan for this car is I'm gonna put this engine, it only has 50,000 miles on it. This one has 200,000 miles. We're gonna put that in, put a new transmission in, and we're gonna make it a cool daily. That's the new plan. After we get this project finished, I have this 2JZ motor right here. And if you guys have been watching my channel, I've been talking about putting this in a 1995 Toyota Corolla. Try to push like 500 horsepower. And the best part about that 1995 Toyota Corolla is that it weighs only 2,400 pounds. 500 horsepower in a light car, stick shift. We're gonna convert it from front wheel to rear wheel with this IS300 rear end. I think it's gonna be a fun little race car. Now, since I already pulled this engine out on my channel, I'll just set up a time lapse and we'll get this thing out. Sittin, throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it'll cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering how the world keeps on spinning. Okay, so now that everything is disconnected, we have the trans mounts. I'm gonna unbolt those and then we're gonna lift this engine out.
There's excitement going round, there's a party going down. Twister, the hot spot.
So there we have it. Tomorrow I'm gonna take the trans off of the engine. We're gonna see the inside because it was grinding and stuff. We're gonna open the trans too because I want to see what's up with that. After that, we're gonna take the adapter plates, put them on the new engine and the new trans, and then throw it back in. Oy. You see how it's falling apart?
Yeah, like my life.
eBay clutch.
Is it that sometimes I like it when I lose control? There's something in it that's so beautiful. Listen, I can see the light, but I can also.
So the transmission was grinding really badly. I think it's because when I first put it together, the transmission connecting to the engine was a little crooked, and it was off by about like 2 millimeters just because the guy that I had make the plates, adapter plates, made it off, and it was off by 2 millimeters. But check this out. From that little imperfection from the engine to the transmission, those bushings, the input shaft bushing was basically melted to shreds. And then we come here to the input shaft. Check this out. So this whole cover slides off of this like that. This is the input shaft, the bearing coming down here. The bearing is shredded inside. And then behind that, one of the synchros is destroyed. We have pieces of it down here. Yeah, that goes all in there. And then we also have some metal chunks just chilling right here. You know, nothing wrong with that. I never had any intentions of rebuilding this transmission just because I bought a new one for $600 and it would have cost like $1,000 to rebuild, so not even worth it. So now all we got to do is take off the alternator, the smog pump, and the AC compressor and put it on this new engine right here. I'm also gonna probably pull off all these pulleys and replace them with those ones just because I think these are rusted inside. We gotta check it out. And then I'm gonna take the coil packs, put them on top, put new spark plugs in. We'll reconnect the adapter plates and make the adjustments so the engine's not crooked to the transmission. Put a new clutch in it, throw it back in the car. Bada bing, bada boom. So we got the two engines here, right? This one is from my SL500. This one is from an S500. And I didn't realize this, but there are some differences on the engines. The block is the same, but oil pan. This oil pan's in the center, so we're gonna have to remove this, and we're just gonna swap this one onto this one. And then also, motor mounts are different because they went into a different chassis, so these are shorter. We'll just swap those over. And then the exhaust is actually different too. That's gonna have to get swapped over. Hopefully we don't break a stud. Also, this power steering pump, there's a high pressure and then low pressure, so input, output. Here we have the output, input, and then something else. I have no idea what that connects to. And then plus the wiring harness. So this one has about 5 wires coming out of this green plug. This one has about 8 or so. Just little stuff like that. The block is completely the same. The valve covers, the intake manifold are both the same, so that should be fine. Anyways, I'm gonna put a time lapse on. Let's get this thing swapped. Let's pull out these spark plugs and see what that nitrous did to them. Okay. Still not bad. Man, I was expecting some melting. Maybe it's fine to run some nitrous in this new engine. Not too bad at all. These actually still look usable. It's exactly what I meant to do. Oh my goodness, look at that. So the engine is finally put together. It took me maybe a week to get everything how I wanted it switched over. We have the old engine in pieces right here. It's destroyed. As you can see, we polished the valve covers, make it nice and shiny, how I like it. We have all the pulleys and everything we need, alternator, the AC pump, all that good stuff. We have the wiring harness from that engine on here. We still have throttle body with the nitrous injector because I think I'm gonna keep the nitrous on this engine. Nitrous. What we gotta do is we gotta connect the adapter plates to the engine. And then after we get those adapter plates on, we have our clutch right here. Very nice, very nice. This time I actually bought a real clutch from Z1 Motorsports, so we're not gonna have any slipping.
How can I slip if I'm the one doing the mopping?
I have the flywheel and flex plate right here. We're gonna put that onto the engine. And after we have all those things connected, we're gonna put the engine and transmission together. So we got the transmission connected. It took me a couple tries. I had to open up the holes on the adapter plates because the guy, he did it wrong and it didn't align last time. That's why the transmission blew up, but I think we got it right this time. We were missing 1 bolt on the top because it wouldn't fit, but we got 4 bolts underneath. All right, boom boom, bada bing bada boom. And this dude just showed up at my house. He's gonna help me put it in.
Here to mess you up, G.
Before we put this into the car, I have to take the drive shaft out. And I gotta take the differential out because the diff bushings are shot. So that's why I was
That's why I was rattling.
Does not sound happy. So it was rattling because of the differential bushings. Last clip you saw there. I'm gonna weld these cats back together because they're cracking. Put all this back in the car. But after we get that done, it'll be driving. And then we can put coilovers and some new rims on it. Okay, Leo, don't scratch my bumper like you did last time, okay? Now that the radiator is in and all the lines are connected, I'm gonna start putting some coolant in the system, put some oil in the engine, and then I think we might give it a little start without the exhaust on, so it's just gonna be open headers. Dude, what'd you do, bro?
Lines are backwards.
What if they are actually?
Dude, why you should do that, nigga? It works now?
Oh, you get scared, man. Good. Great success. This feels like deja vu. Okay, car gods, please don't let my finger get cut off. Butter. Check it out. Work smarter, not harder. This is my little contraption. We have air going into the bottle, pressurizing the bottle. We have a tube going from the top all the way down here. So the pressure is pushing all that fluid right up into there, into that tranny. And while that is doing that, I'm gonna connect this drive shaft up to the differential. Fingers crossed everything we just did is gonna work. The fuel injectors are stuck, I think.
The sun could be soaked to the skin and I'm all soon. I know she got the good vibes when she's strange.
Alright, this thing is finally driving, and it's for the first time it's not shaking like crazy. Look at that, smooth as butter. Oh my god, bro, it fucking happened. Where's my tire? It's all way over there. So due to unforeseen situation, stuff happened, you know. I took the car out, right, put the nice 3 pieces on there. I was gonna take it out to, I took it to Bakersfield, right, 100 miles away from my house. Went to drag strip, everything perfect, right? One of the axles blew out because I tried to do a burnout, ignore that. So we were on the freeway, right, cruising, and then we hear something, ding, 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 ding. Some piece of metal like fell out of the car, and I was like, oh, it's probably just the bearing inside that axle that blew. And then we hear another ding, 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 ding. And we're like, huh, that's kind of weird. All of a sudden, boom. The car, the tire flew off the car. I cruised all the way into here. Somehow we ended up at this fence right here. I had to run all the way to get the tire. The f***ing one of a kind 3 pieces f***ed up, man. Oh, that hurts. And now we're stuck, Evan.
At least we're alive.
At least we're alive. So I'm gonna end that video there. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this car because it just does not want to go as planned. Everything breaks. I can't buy parts because it's a Mercedes. $200 tire f***ed up. One of a kind rim f***ed up. Brand new engine in the car. New transmission. And it breaks. If you want to see what happens, stay tuned. Hit that subscribe. Give me a like because I need it. I'm struggling right now.
At least the motors didn't fall out.
At least the motor didn't fall out. Alright, y'all. Till next time.